Acne has always been something that I've really been struggling with for the past few years, to be honest. Like, I think it was since like freshman year of high school, and now I just graduated high school. It's always been a really bad problem for me. Like, it's really just been affecting my confidence a lot. And I feel like lately I've really been able to tone down my acne and just make it not that bad, to be honest. Like, see, like, it looks pretty good, you know? It's like, okay, now the acne is not affecting me compared to like last year when acne really affected my confidence and stuff. So in this video, there's gonna be no real script. I'm just gonna be talking, but this is gonna be the things that I was able to do to help go from having really bad acne to having pretty good skin. So here we go. The first thing that I was able to do to reduce my acne is my diet. Doing things like reducing carbs and reducing processed sugars, because carbs, I don't really know what the scientific reasons are, but like whenever I started cutting out breads, it was mainly like breads that was doing it for me. I found my acne to be like a lot more toned down. I think it might be because of like the gluten in it, but I've also been eating pasta and my face has been clearing up. So I don't really know, but whenever I just started cutting out breads from like sandwiches, that's when I started finding my acne a lot better. And cutting out processed sugars, well, that's obvious. Processed sugars have always been really bad for you. You can look up the health risks of having a lot of sugar. Like, some of my friends have like 5 Dr. Peppers a day, and it's just kind of absurd, like, to be honest, because like having all that sugar, and it's affecting their face because they also have acne. I hate to call them out. I don't know if they're gonna watch this stuff, but just cutting out those processed sugars and most carbs in my diet has really affected my skin a lot, because it just made my skin clear up a lot more. So just keep that in mind. One other thing that I was able to do is to have a humidifier in my room. So I have it on right now. Let's see if I can. It's a humidifier. Just basically makes the air more watery or something, I don't know. But especially if you live in a dry state like me, like in California, where there's not really that much humidity in the air, it can make your skin a lot more dry and flaky. So having something like this in your room while you sleep is gonna really really benefit you, because your face isn't gonna be as dry when you wake up compared to like sometimes when I don't have this on. I wake up and it's like, oh, my face feels like really dry and flaky and just gross. So like having this humidifier is just honestly really helped with keeping my face more like soft and moist and like not flaky and dry, which affects acne. And it doesn't really affect acne, it just makes your face look a lot like smoother and just better, to be honest. The third thing that I was able to do to help with my acne is drinking a lot of water. So from something like this big water jug. This is because when your body doesn't have enough water, it's the first place it takes water from is your face. So, or no, it stores water in your face actually. So it makes your face a lot more puffy, and it's also gonna leave a lot more room for your pores to clog up, which obviously, if your pores clog up, it's gonna create those pimples. So once you start drinking the water, your face doesn't have to retain that much water, so it kind of lets it out, and then you have to pee it out, and it's gonna help open up those pores to where you don't really clog up, and you kind of stop having the acne. And whenever I have those acne flare-ups, it always feels like, oh, I'm not really having that much water. Like, I realize that, oh, I'm not drinking enough water as I should be, and that's why my acne is getting bad. So just keep that in mind. The water, this is gonna be really important, not only for your face, but also just like other health aspects. Water's a very important thing to have. So just having a big water bottle like this has actually helped me a lot. So try and invest in one of these water bottles, and just try and drink more water throughout your day. Another thing that I also did to help cut out acne is to cut out protein powder. So like whey protein isolate, like that's in most protein powders. So if I cut that out, and that has actually helped with my acne a lot. Like, there's scientific studies to prove that whey protein isolate like affects your acne. I don't really have the studies on me right now to quote them, but you can just look it up on Google, like whey protein isolate affects acne. You can just look that up and you'll get a few good articles explaining why it affects acne. And when I cut this out, I've actually noticed that my face got a lot clearer. And even though I don't get as much protein as I probably should from the whey protein, if you just like substitute that with like whole foods such as like meat, chicken and stuff, you can still get that protein, because I know people have that whey protein isolate for the protein, but you can just get it from whole foods and stuff, and it really hasn't affected me cutting it out. And I've really been only getting benefits from cutting out the protein, because it's just made my face clear up a lot more. So another way that I've been able to clear up my face, I can't really explain this one scientifically, but it's like just going outside more. I can't really explain why, but it's just, obviously it makes sense. You go outside more, it's just gonna make your face clear up more. Like, I've been going outside more, my face has been clear. I've been staying in more, and my face has just been getting acne. So I don't really know how to explain it, but you can probably look it up online, like how sunlight affects acne. But just, I don't know, it just feels like, the more shut-ins who have bad acne don't really go outside, and the more active people who really go outside more don't have that acne. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just I've been going outside more and my acne has been better. So just kind of keep that in mind. Just go outside more and see how much it affects your acne. So now the skincare routine that I do to help with my acne is, so obviously you're gonna need a cleanser, a moisturizer, sunscreen for the daytime, and so the cleanser that I use is a Cetaphil Gentle Skin. I just feel like before this I used like a normal one that's not really for gentle skin, and I felt like it actually made my acne worse compared to if I used a gentle skin cleanser, because maybe my skin's more sensitive. So, because like whenever I used the normal one that didn't really affect, that wasn't really for sensitive skin, it actually made my acne worse. So maybe like you are doing all the things I've been telling you, but your skin is actually sensitive, so you need a cleanser that is for that kind of sensitive skin, so it will actually help it a lot. And the moisturizer I use for the daytime is this one. It's daily oil-free facial moisturizer with sunscreen already infused inside of it. I find this really helpful because it's just both of them. You both have the moisturizer and the sunscreen, because the sunscreen is just gonna help your face in the long run. It's gonna make it a lot healthier. And the moisturizer, I don't really know why the moisturizer helps it, but it just kind of does. And for the nighttime routine, what I do is obviously I use this again, but this time I found this on a YouTube video. It's kind of gross, but it's a snail mucin thing. I don't really know. It's like I guess it's snail mucus. It's kind of nasty if you think about it, putting it on your face, but honestly, when I use this, it just makes my skin a lot softer. It's gonna make it a lot more moisturized, which is gonna help affect that acne, because when the skin dries up, that's really when the acne starts to get bad. And I just put this at nighttime right before I go to bed. Just kind of rub it in, to like 3 squirts. Rub it in here, and go to bed. And that's really helps with my acne, because it just makes my skin a lot softer. I know it's gross, but But I found this on Amazon. I found this one on Amazon for like $13 plus shipping, I think. And I found these two at Target. So yeah, that's what I did. And another thing that I've been doing is I've been doing like a different towel each time I do my skincare routine. So because if you use the hand towel that you use to dry your hands off after like washing your hands, it's gonna be a pretty dirty towel after you use it a few times. So using a different towel each time, like my mom just gets like these small little hand towels, and I just use these each time I do my skincare routine, and I think it's helped a lot, because as soon as I started to do this, I saw my face clear up a lot more. So just keep that in mind, and you can get these at Target besides the snail one. get this one on Amazon, and that's basically the routine that I do to help with my face. So yeah. Another product that I also use that I forgot to mention is these pimple patches. It's like these little stickers that you put on like a popped pimple, and it's supposed to like clear all the pus in it. I don't use these often because whenever I use them, I often get like a little red mark on it because like something that the sticker uses, my skin doesn't really like if I use it too often. So I just use it every once in a while, like on one spot, and it helps, but also it's not really essential to have these. You can get these on Amazon, but like if I use too many products on my face, like if I use the cleanser and then the snail thing and then I put these patches on, if I feel like it makes my face worse because I just put on too much stuff, and it's just like I get this little red mark where the sticker was, and it just kind of makes my face look worse. So if you want to get these, you can get them on Amazon, but I would only recommend using them like every once in a while, not like every single day. So just keep that in mind. And those are all the things that I've been able to do to help reduce my acne. I know this video is kind of like all over the place because I didn't really use a script on it, but hopefully you're able to find this video helpful because my acne really affected my confidence for a long time until I was able to help reduce it. And once I was able to help reduce my acne, that's really been able to boost my confidence because, you know, back in sophomore year of high school, I had really bad acne and I also had really low confidence. I think it was because of that acne. So, so acne is really something that you should make a priority to try and clear up if you like have that bad acne. And also, it just takes time. You know, you can't just instantly remove acne after one day of doing all the things I told you. It's gonna take a few weeks, maybe a few months to help reduce it. But you do these habits, over time you're gonna see your acne get a lot better and you're gonna see your face clear up a lot more compared to, you know, if you just keep eating all those processed sugars and all these carbs, and you know your acne just keeps getting worse and it just keeps on affecting your confidence. So hopefully if you do the things that I've told you, you're gonna see your acne clear up within a few weeks. So I hope this helps, and if you want to learn how I became more confident in myself, click the first link in the description for my confidence course. It also includes one-on-one coaching, and overall that just really helped me become more confident in myself. Like all the things that I was able to do to become more confident is in that guide. So if you're interested, click the link down below. If not, have a good day and I'll see you around.